Listen, most welcome to the show, my bro. You good?
I'm good, man.
I'm excited. You know why?
Yeah?
You looking fresh. You looking slick. You're an Arsenal fan, and you got hair, bro. You know what I mean? We are nice tonight.
Yo.
Salam alaikum. Yo, this is big, bro.
Salam, bro.
What's going on? Yes, Moose. Salam alaikum.
Listen, bro.
Nice to see you, man.
Took your seat the same way Arsenal took your spot.
What's going on? All right, yo, listen, no. Let me start the show. Let's start the show then.
Down, man. Out with the old, in with the new.
What's going on here?
Listen, there's been two of my new fans on this for a bit too long now.
Okay.
So I thought this week, I'll bring in an Arsenal fan.
That's it, man.
So what's this guy doing in my what?
No,
what's he doing in my chat?
I know you sound a little bit confused. Look,
Why did you not run this past me first?
nothing runs past you, does it really?
Yeah. I think with the weekend's games, there is only one place to start.
You're right about that.
You're right about
Has
that.
to be West Ham, Liverpool.
What a game.
Very good game.
What a game. So,
Did you see Klopp's post-match interview?
I did not.
He was saying, I'm not making excuses. But he was making excuses because he was like, when Alisson...
It was their first loss of the season, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it's going to hurt.
Sour.
It's going to hurt, innit?
Sour. It's too used to winning.
It's going to hurt. And he was like, oh, you know, when Alisson went to jump for the ball, his arm was pulled. I don't personally think it was that bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me, I thought the referee handled that game very well because that's a big game. There's a lot at stake. West Ham are third now. Liverpool are fourth now.
It's mad, isn't it?
Like, that's how big that game was.
It's a big game. I don't know, it reminds me, if you're talking about Klopp specifically, when Mourinho first came to Man U and started actually losing consistently for the first time in his career.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to give interviews and he started getting a bit...
Emotional.
Very emotional.
More than normal.
Yeah, and when Sir Alex Ferguson stopped giving interviews.
Because it hurts your pride.
Because they get hurt, innit?
It hurts your pride.
And he's that manager.
These are winners, aren't they? Winners.
Pep. More than you believe.
More than you believe.
More than you believe. That's...
because that's how much it means to him.
Yeah.
Even Conte, look at Conte. When he was saying, oh, you know, if a player doesn't do if he's not training correctly.
Yeah. I would kill him.
Better if I kill him.
Kill him.
And he's got them crazy
And
eyes.
then Henry was like...
Are you sure
Henry was like, is correct?
I better start laughing because...
kill him,
okay,
yes.
Kill him, yes.
Let's kill him.
Yes, kill him on the treadmill. No, kill him for real.
Send the mafia in, innit? Yo, Conte, he's not going to do anything with Tottenham, but what a great manager as well.
He's going to kill a few players there.
Yeah, he's going to...
Dele Alli's going to get murdered very, very quickly.
Yo, I think we've got our special guest wants to say something here. Do you want to say something, Moose?
Oh, he's got a good job ahead of him.
He's got a good, hard job, innit?
Yeah.
Let's just say, he's not going to be really brushing up on or sharpening up on his managing skills, but he's definitely going to be sharpening up on his fucking knives to make sure who is going to get the chop first.
Kane. I bet you Kane starts playing well or he'll end up in the stands. One of the two.
Kane said, as soon as he signed, I'm ready to put my body on the line for this manager.
Again. Yeah.
So
is that what it was? So it was a Nuno thing?
I don't know if it... So this is the thing. Was Nuno ball not the thing that actually made him think, you know what, I could actually enjoy this?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's more than that.
Of course it's more than that.
Nuno shows the ambition of the club. Like, he wants to get out and go to Man City, but getting Conte shows a bit more ambition from the club. So now he doesn't have to embarrass the club and fan as much. So if he does leave in the future, he can leave in a more professional way, and not in the way he's doing right now.
I think he's still gonna be half of what we're normally accustomed to seeing.
Yeah.
Half of
his normal self. He's not gonna go out now.
Who, Kane?
Harry Kane, yeah, because he doesn't really want to be there.
It is what it is, though. You want to go somewhere good, you got to play. If you're a top player, you've got to earn the move. You've got to earn the move again.
Look at the price tag on him right now.
Yeah.
He's going to devalue it. It makes it easier for him to move. So actually it works out better for him to have one bad stint.
And the club.
Come sit here, man. What's going on?
This is what I mean.
Come in.
I wanted him in your seat, to be honest.
This is what I invited him, really. I know for comedic effect, we said that
why are you getting emotional again?
He's coming to replace you.
Relax with the finger.
All right.
So emotional.
Who's emotional?
Why are you sweating on your forehead? This is the Libyan in him coming out now.
Hang on.
Just take a deep breath.
I'm going to slow down.
Nobody can get you out of that seat, first of all.
You know what? I'm going to let you make your joke.
None of us can get you out of that seat, first of all. We know how tight that is on your hips. We know you're not leaving. Just relax, it's a joke. Jesus.
Okay, the question
Producer, come on. Did we sign up for this? This constant abuse.
Look how relaxed
I
Steven
know,
looks.
he's enjoying it,
Don't
innit?
mess with Steven when he's in the zone. Listen, we're rolling right now.
We're rolling.
We're rolling. Leave him be,
Leave him.
bro.
He's enjoying it.
He's enjoying it.
Nice chair.
He's comfortable.
Nice chair.
The
Go on.
temperature's warm.
If let's say Tottenham.
Don't you do this again.
Hypothetically, they win something this season.
Hypothetically, will Tottenham win
They
something?
win something.
Yeah.
Do you think Kane will want to stay at Tottenham, or do you think he's
I was just
definitely going to leave?
I was just going to say, right? I was just going to say, let's just look at the players that have left in the last 3 years. Left Tottenham and gone to other clubs. Trippier went to Atletico Madrid. First season there, won La Liga. Yeah?
Wow.
Got to the semi-finals. Or did he get to the semi-finals or the final of the Champions League? Semi-final.
Semi-final, yeah.
Right? 2 seasons in a row, I think they got to the semi-final at Atletico Madrid.
I can't recall, to be fair, but go on.
Who else left? What's his name? Him who had the Ericsson. He left and went to Inter Milan. Won the Serie A, right?
Wasn't playing very regularly though.
Doesn't matter, he still won. He was,
still making God for them though.
listen, he's gone there and he's won a title.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Whether you play 10 games, 20 games, 30 games,
Yeah, it's true,
he's
true.
got a winner's medal, right? Who
Obviously,
else?
Walker left a long time ago.
Vertonghen. Yeah, obviously
Walker went a long time ago and went and has been winning
Aside from
Premier
him,
Leagues regularly.
I'm just saying in his, not his distant memory, near memory.
Near memory.
Right?
Vertonghen's gone
Vertonghen's gone to Benfica, or is it one of the Portuguese teams, and he's won the title there, right?
Mad.
And they're doing better in the Champions League than Tottenham. Well, Tottenham aren't even in the Champions League, they're in the Europa Conference. And he's thinking, and obviously they're his friends, former teammates, remain in contact, and they're probably telling him, listen, move, just move, and you'll
win,
you'll
something.
get them, you'll get them medals. What is the point of you staying? Even if Daniel Levy's saying to him, as Abs has just said, and it's a valid question, but what if we win something this year? Now, Harry Kane's been there a good number of years, and they've had their best possible manager ever, and he's gone now. And to me, I rate Pochettino higher than I rate Conte. I don't know about everybody else here.
Well, his time in Tottenham is.
Now, do you rate Pochettino higher than Conte?
That's a difficult question because one is a winner.
No, one
is a winner,
One second.
and one isn't.
Who would you prefer? Like, if Man United were going to sign a manager,
I don't
right
think
now?
Man U will sign a Conte. They'd rather sign a Pochettino, of course. But at this moment in time, I would prefer Conte
Really?
because I want a trophy.
You want to
innit?
win. Yeah.
I think same with, and I've said this before, same way Van Gaal built a good team, which was he took an old team, inherited that, transformed it into a youthful team that played his way, fair enough. But the players themselves, you've got now a squad that you can just add a few players and go win something with. And he did win the FA Cup with. Mourinho came and won straight away.
Yeah.
I think Ole's done the same again. He's built a good squad.
Yeah.
That's the best thing he's done. We need a winner to come win with it.
Okay.
Because he's not going to win it. He's not going to win with it.
Okay.
So we need a winner. So I'd have Conte. But yeah, for the long run,
To be honest, but
in the time when we appointed Ole, that was the time for Poch. That was exactly the time for Poch. You wanted someone to build
I think
for 5
at
years.
that time, Man United should have gone to Tottenham and said, listen, we want Poch, we want
Kane, Son.
we want Son, and even Dele Alli at that time.
Yeah,
like them three at that time, even one or two others, to be fair, you could have got from them and said, listen, name your price.
Give him whatever you want.
Because you paid silly money for like
Silly mini.
for Maguire. See what I mean when I'm talking about him? Yeah? See what happens after that. See what happens after that.
No, we have paid silly money for not as good
Maguire.
players. We're talking about Kane, Son, who are top players.
Guaranteed they're going to get. Look
So you
at the
should
way they
get
play.
Poch. Once you've got Poch, you've got a key to those players' hearts. And
Listen,
you're up
I'm
Man
so
U.
happy.
Kane would never come to Man U now. He would have done back then.
There's no way Kane's going there because in his head he's going Man City.
Yeah.
He's going to Man City for sure. There's no way he's not going anywhere else.
I don't know.
He's going there. This is why he's sulking
You've
now.
got to be wanted like that.
They really want him.
So
Because
Pep really wants it.
Pep let Aguero go. You don't just let Aguero go. Maybe he did because he knew he had a heart problem.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Look, Aguero's having heart attacks on the pitch. No, I shouldn't say that. That sounded really bad. But
No. I
Listen,
think
Pep's let him
Pep
go.
Pep and Aguero were done quite a while ago. Because when Aguero was fit, he wasn't getting him straight back in the team.
He wasn't.
That relationship was dead.
Dead.
From day dot.
From day dot.
He didn't really want
He
him.
didn't want him.
Until Aguero proved himself again.
Aguero
to him.
adapted to that.
And then he
to him.
thought, oh, I can't play without him. And then when he starts getting injured, that's what happened. But yeah, man.
I think I'll be honest with you.
Conte or Poch is a difficult conversation because
I know
there's two different things.
All I want to know is this, right?
Go on.
So, you want a trophy right now, but what's more important for a club, yeah? In terms of their success and just having a bit of longevity with a certain manager, would you just think today, I just want a win now? Or would you think, like, let's give 3 to 5 years? I'm not talking about Oli 3 to 5 years. I mean with a real good manager.
That's
like a Pochettino, would you sacrifice 3 to 5 years to clean out the dead wood from that club? Like to come into Man U, for example, and get rid of all the crappy players that are just holding you back, and then to improve and build the foundation to then say, you know what, we're winning for 10 years plus. Whereas Conte is going to come in, use the players he's got, win something now, but next summer he might have to go because, you know what, he's fallen out with 3 or 4 of them players. What would you rather?
Yes, it's a tough one.
That's what I mean when I say
It's a tough one.
Pochettino or Conte.
Yeah, but I don't believe Pochettino will come with this squad and go win something.
I think he would.
I think maybe.
I think Pochettino with this squad
would or could.
He would.
Yeah, no. He's never won before, so I don't think he would anything.
So you don't think you? So you're
he's gone to PSG.
He's going to
win.
He's off team, yeah, and it's still not really. I don't know. Man.
Is he going to win that? Is he going to win? If he doesn't win League 1, then that's it. It's finished.
You think it's finished?
No, it's finished. Poch is not the winner. He's not a winner. If you don't go to PSG.
No, he won something already. He won that cup last season.
No.
So he's won the equivalent of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
In
right?
France.
In France. The equivalent of the Carabao Cup.
The Mickey Mouse Cup.
Doesn't matter.
In the Mickey Mouse.
A trophy
country.
is a trophy.
Yeah.
A trophy is a trophy, right?
Yeah. Disneyland Paris.
Okay, what did you win last season, Man U? What did Man U win last season?
Yeah, listen.
Just answer me that first.
We're not playing in France.
But just stop.
We're not playing in France, are we?
Would you have been happy with the Carabao Cup last season?
Of course.
Then shut up.
No, the Carabao Cup is different.
Up.
It's different.
Just shut up.
It's different because you're playing against.
You're just a walking, talking contradiction
Man
now.
City, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Stop it.
Are all in that tournament.
Listen. Leon's in the tournament. They've come over to England. Leon's come over in the Champions League before and bossed Man City off the pitch. No.
Forget finished. That era,
just stop.
That Leon era, they've sold all their good players now.
Doesn't matter.
All of them are gone.
They can do it. In Europe, they can
I
do
love
it.
them. Love all the players. Awar, Depay, Depay when he was there obviously last season. All of them. Traore, all these ballers. Lacazette at one point.
Yeah, they've had some good players there.
They generate good. Yeah. All right. So you're. I've told you what I want.
Okay.
I want Conte now till he wins something, gets sacked.
No, but he's not coming now. So.
Yeah, he's not coming now. Yeah.
You wanted.
One third. Yeah.
Correct.
Him to come in, win something a year or two.
He's gone now.
Then
because you know he's not going nowhere.
Then sack him. Yeah. Okay.
He's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. Da 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 da. Da da da.
Yeah,
Sing it with me, bro.
Moose, come sit here.
Sing it with me, bro.
Do the Arsenal segment. Yeah. Let these two do the Arsenal segment. Well, I'll watch, and then we'll come back on. Talk about Arsenal for a second.
See you later. This is what you want. This is what you want Ollie to do, don't you?
No.
But Ollie's not going to walk away.
Here you are. Here's your microphone.
You're struggling, aren't you?
Go on. Let's go. Arsenal.
No,
I need to hear.
I will. Don't worry.
He's so emotional.
Shit, that's all I know.
I know. You know, Steven.
Just hold it, Moose. Hold it. It's like a microphone. You broke the mic.
The battery covers come up. No, listen, right. Baha's just an emotional guy right now because he can't cope with the fact that Conte chose Tottenham, right?
No.
He said. What did you say
When he chose Tottenham, he goes, "I've come to a bigger club now."
Yeah.
When Sanchez left, he left a big club to a giant club.
Yeah.
Conte. When Sanchez left Arsenal to join Man United, he was getting a big one saying, he left a big club to go to a giant club. Yeah. Conte, he chose what club over the giant club? Which club? Tottenham. Are you mad?
Tottenham, bro.
Sorry, man.
What? He didn't choose. No, he wasn't chosen for the Man U job, was he?
No. Guarantee you now, he must have put some terms to the Man U team. Guarantee now, they
so
must
what happened? Go on.
If
Realistically.
he was still available, like after the City game, it would have been
No.
a story for Ollie. I think so.
Abs, one second.
Definitely.
Hear me out. Just 1 second, right? Realistically speaking, in football, conversations take place like this all the time.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You know for a fact they would have made inquiries with his representatives, and they would have said, right, if we get rid of him now, what's it going to take for you to come in? What do you want? Right?
It's expensive as well.
Now, Conte's not
Yeah,
a job.
but these guys pay money, man.
Yeah, Man U's got the
money.
money to pay him.
They've got
the dollars to look after him. But it's not the money. That's the issue here.
Oh, I want to buy this.
This is why Gary Neville said, I don't think he would work. Now, Gary Neville's not just saying it from his point of view. He's saying this because he must have heard something, right? Because Conte would have guaranteed said, listen, I want this player, I want this player, I want this player, right? In January, number one.
Okay.
Yeah? If I don't get them, I don't want to come.
You know what? I don't know. I think Conte was. If you look at that team, you've got 4 centre-backs to choose from. You can get 3 out of them.
3 and a
But you've got
and a
fullbacks.
very good actor.
No, but you've got fullbacks. Yeah, okay. But you've got fullback. He likes to play a fullback as a centre back as well sometimes.
How
Yeah?
do you know who I'm talking about when I say that?
1 second, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Who?
Block. Yeah, blockhead. Yeah? No, listen. So, he likes to play. He's gone to Tottenham now. He's playing Davies, who's actually a left back, a centre back.
Yeah.
In a 3. With Chelsea, he played Azpilicueta as a centre back, who was technically a full back. In a 3. He likes to do that. So you've got 4 centre backs to choose from, and then you've got Shaw, who can play left centre back if you wanted him to, or Wan-Bissaka if you wanted him to as a right centre back.
Saying his name wrong again, aren't you?
Yeah, so
You're missing out the play.
so he's got there, and then you've got Shaw, who's a wing back. You've got Dalot, who's a wing back, and then you've also got Tellez, who's a wing back. He's got enough. Maybe he gets one more, one right wing back, a proper right wing back. He can buy one player, right? Then midfield wise, you've got plenty of players.
You know who
he might have wanted one midfielder. No problem, give it to him. He's not going to buy a forward, is he? Is he going to buy?
Listen to
is he going to have better than Cavani, Ronaldo, Rashford, Bruno, Pogba, all these guys to choose from?
Do you know who he would have wanted
in the market?
that
They're
team?
not available.
Do you know who he would have wanted for your team?
Go on.
Victor Moses.
Yeah, he needs that player. No, he needs something. No, you know what? He probably would have wanted, guaranteed he'd have signed a right wing back. Because Shaw and Tellez are good left backs and left wing backs. But a right wing back, Wan-Bissaka's not that guy. Dalot's not fully, he's probably will get there, but he's not that guy. Yeah? And maybe a centre midfielder. But anything apart from that, you've got a lot to choose from. So your little analysis or hypothetical situation you put into your mind there is not real. It's not legit.
I just think you're hurt.
He just did not get offered the job.
I reckon he did.
No.
How he did it?
Who offered it to him?
Man, you
They want this idiot in. They want this idiot in. They gave him a chance, and they missed out on the best manager going right now. So back to your.
I think what happened is with Conte, United gone, they made the inquiry, then Conte realised these idiots are.
Just say that word again.
These
Idiots.
are waiting 3 games and then they want me.
Yeah.
If he messes up, that's the mistake that Man United made. To just start
I'm with that,
Liverpool game and then you'd be like.
But why are you going to Tottenham though?
They definitely got.
Why is this idiot going to Tottenham to ruin his record? They're not going to give him money to spend.
But
I think Levy. No, I don't think he would have joined Tottenham if he
No.
spend.
How much is he going to spend?
Levy probably said to him,
How much? How much is he going to spend?
I'll get you Moses.
To be fair,
I'll get you Moses.
To be fair,
I'll get you Ashley Young.
To be fair,
I'll get you Ashley Young.
What?
Who else did he have?
What he's proven though. No, what my
I
man's
can't get you
proven.
Lukaku.
What Conte's proven though.
But I've got the white Lukaku here. His
No,
name's Kane.
what Conte-
Do you know him?
What Conte's proven is, that he can make the best out of average players.
I think he'll do well at Tottenham.
Yeah.
You lot are
No.
underestimating
They don't have enough.
How, it's only been 2 games, man. Give the guy benefit
Abs,
of the doubt.
this is the history of Tottenham. They're not going to do it.
Nah, they don't have enough.
Tottenham, but sometimes
They don't, they've got who's.
it's like Liverpool.
Okay, look, let me just say something, right?
When he was at Chelsea, he had a full 2 11s to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got bare play. Fabregas is on the bench constantly. Or Matic.
Yeah.
Or Kante.
He had Mate in the team as well.
Yeah, he had some ballers.
Mate
Yo,
was there his first
he had
season.
Hazard. Yo, he had.
Mata went to
Man U.
January. January.
Can I ask you this? Who would you rather have? Would you rather have Hazard and Costa, or Son and Kane right now? Yeah.
Prime.
Not prime.
No.
When they had him, when he had them two, they were at the peak of their powers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're talking Hazard, Costa, then compared to Kane, Son, when what year?
Now, right now. That's who he's got right now, innit? Yeah. Son is balling, innit? Son's balling. But Son doesn't carry the team. Son scores goals. He's not going to get the ball.
No, he can't.
He's not Hazard, innit?
But you want though? This season, I expected more from Lucas Moura.
He looked alright at the start. I thought he did
had
well.
a massive
He flies to deceive, I thought. He's got legs. It's a new league. He flies to deceive. He was I don't think he's a baller.
These Arsenal fans always hate him on Tottenham, innit? Moura's a baller.
I do rate him. I do rate him.
Okay.
I do rate him because in big games,
This is why I won't choose Poch. When Moura goes and kills it and saves you the semi-final,
he still doesn't play him in
and
the
then he
final.
starts Kane ahead of him when he's injured.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think Poch, unless if he's learnt from that, that's why I don't think Poch is a winner. If you're a winner, you make that decisive decision.
But he has won.
Carabao Cup equivalent in France.
Yeah.
With Messi, no, not Messi, with Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, Verratti, Herrera, Kimpembe, Donnarumma.
Fantastic.
The
Donnarumma
best.
come this year though, didn't it? Not last
Donnarumma
year.
this year.
This summer he came, yeah. So he did
Navas.
before him.
Navas.
Kelo Navas.
Navas won 3 Champions League in the trot. What do you mean, man?
I'm telling you.
If you're not winning the Mickey Mouse Cup in that league with that team, what are you doing? You shouldn't be in the job.
You still got to win.
Tuchel got sacked after he won the league.
Yeah, but you've still got to win.
Tuchel got sacked as he was. He got to the Champions League final and got sacked.
Yeah.
That's what they
I think it was the brace he had on his leg.
Yeah.
That was annoying. That
So
the Arabs.
The Arabs. Yeah, the Arabs, bro, they're just
Spoil on
they're
it.
for fun.
They spoil on
Oh,
it.
we've had enough of him.
Yeah.
We don't like him.
Get rid of him.
He comes to the meeting, he's got an attitude. Move, my friend.
Move,
The next one. الجاي اللي بعده eh? That's it, move him along, innit?
Right, team of the week from Liverpool, West Ham.
We didn't even discuss Liverpool West Ham. Listen, can I just make an analysis? Finalise it.
For who?
Zuma, yeah?
Okay.
Antonio killed the centre back.
You know what though, right?
And they've got them 3-4 ballers, yeah, who are
Right
just
now,
can do anything.
you know, like sometimes with a team, right?
Yeah.
One or two players are clicking. Like they're in the zone. Like they're on a certain level now where everything they touch is turning to gold.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
For West Ham, it's not just one or two.
Everyone.
There's like 5 or 6 players that are bang,
You know what?
week in,
I've
week
mentioned
out.
a few names. I've mentioned a few names, but I'm missing one.
Fornals.
Oh, Fornals.
Yeah.
Oh, Fornals. So look. So I'll make my point about the 10s. They've got these like 4. Well, with Lingard, they had 4 10s.
Yeah.
Who can play because they play
interchangeable.
They
They can
play
switch any one of
them
them.
3 cams in it. Left cam, middle cam, and the right cam. Right. Bowen usually plays as one of the wings, and he's a proper winger, all-out winger.
Yeah.
But he's always getting forward. The other guys, Fornals, Lanzini, Benrahma, and last season obviously was Lingard. Them guys at any time can just do a game up.
Imagine if Lingard was there now though.
They should have stayed. He should have gone.
Why do you gotta ruin his crib, man?
Yeah, no, he wanted to stay at Man U. I think he actually wanted to stay.
No, I think what
because
he thought was
Ollie
this.
told him, "You're gonna play."
You're going to play more now. Listen, after the way you played for West Ham,
Yeah.
on the back end of last season, listen, this is
You know what they should have done? They should have sold him and got a swap deal, obviously with a bit more money on top for Rice. That's the player we needed.
that would have been nice, but I'm so glad you didn't do that.
Oh!
Shall I tell you
Have
why?
you been watching the podcast?
Listen,
Because this guy's been saying, you guys were going to pay 100 mil for Rice. He's not worth that.
Listen,
he's not worth
listen,
that.
I've been-
Overrated English player. He's not worth that.
me, unlike you, Baha, right?
Unlike me.
Unlike you,
Go on.
when I make a mistake, I'm a big man. I can put my hands up and say, you know what, I was wrong.
Why this is me? Why do you have to diss me to say that?
You tried to kill me, then, didn't you?
Why did you have to diss me to say that?
Now.
You could have just said, I'm just putting my hand up.
No. I had to say like that. If I'm going down, you're going down with me. If I'm
gonna watch
going
this match, yeah?
down, you're going down with me.
Yo, I want to watch this from
Right.
this angle. Go on,
Real
admit to your mistake.
talk now, right? I've been saying this. From the first episode I've been saying I do not rate Rice. I do not rate, well, I do now. Correction, I did not rate Rice, but I do. My pride is thinking, you know what, I can't believe this has happened. I was not expecting this from Declan, you know what I mean?
Smashing it, innit?
But he's absolutely
Killing
killing it.
it.
He is number 1 in the league right now in that position.
For everything.
For everything.
Stats-wise.
I'll bring you up on my phone,
Bring
man.
this- yo.
I'll just read these stats out and you're going to be like, what? I didn't expect it to be him.
Is he the best 6 in the league? Moose, what do you think?
I think he's up there, definitely up there. And the main thing is consistency. He's been doing it for a long time. He's very consistent.
Okay.
Energy, everything, man. Just simple stuff, right?
In the league, most blocks, Declan Rice. Most interceptions, Declan Rice. Passing accuracy, Declan Rice.
Mad.
Possession won, Declan Rice. Successful passes, Declan Rice. Tackles won, Declan Rice. This guy, number 1 in every single one of those things
I'm
right now.
happy with that. I'm happy with that. You admitted your fault.
Credit where credit's due, man.
He's in the team of the week again, then, isn't it?
He's the
He
captain
keeps his
this
team.
week.
He's captain this week.
He's captain this week. Has to be the captain this week.
He's back.
I have to say as well, I'm just going to say it right now, I think Moyes should be manager of the week.
Moyes as well. Yo, wait, first win.
Came back from the dead, you know.
Yo, the guy came back from the dead.
Man, I've been saying this in the pod, Manchester United kills careers.
They do to everyone.
Mourinho's career died at United. I can't believe it. The guy's never recovered.
Been dead since then, isn't it?
Yo,
It's a curse. It's a curse, you know.
it's the curse, the Man United curse.
It's the Man United curse.
It's fair. No, but the guy's still making decisions. That's no.
Fergie's doing black magic.
He's,
What else is it?
No, you know what he's doing? He's making sure they never go to them heights again, so he'll be remembered as
Forever.
the best ever manager
Ever,
for
ever.
Man U and in the Prem
He's
ever.
He's done some next level black magic. He's thinking, no matter what happens now, until I die,
Ollie's gonna stay in.
I'm going to stay in, and they're not winning nothing.
Oh my God.
So he was, thinking, he was there, how long was he there? 30 years?
30, yeah, I think so.
30
something like
years? 28 years? I don't know.
In 1991, wasn't it?
Did he?
1991 or 89, something like that.
Right? And he stayed, he's thinking, I was there all
25
them
years.
25
just
years.
over 25 years.
I was there all these years bringing them joy. I want them to feel pain now. I want them to understand what I did. Because people didn't really understand what Fergie had done and achieved until now.
But at least we were not like you guys, who were actually wanting the guy who did exactly the same for your club, bought you your first real success, and then you guys wanted him out.
Did you know, right? When
Wenger out.
Listen,
I
you
never
know,
wanted him out.
AFTV, don't lie.
listen.
Don't lie. Why are you lying?
Bring the evidence.
One second.
With evidence.
One second.
You're lying.
One
You're
second.
lying.
Guys, can you believe, right? This is why you have to rate Fergie as well. Because he knew what was happening. Because obviously Wenger and him must have been close. They must have spoke on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Fergie said to him, listen, I'm going to leave next year. You leave Arsenal and come to Man U.
That was in the pipe works,
That was
wasn't
in
it?
the pipe works.
That was in the pipe works.
Imagine if Wenger went to Man U with the budget and then Fergie backing him. Imagine them two. Like, can you imagine them two working together?
They might have been able to compete with a new school, innit?
They would have killed it, you know.
Yeah, that.
They wouldn't have been a new school. They would have killed it. They would have just finished it off there and then.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's not happened, has it?
It didn't happen.
But Arsenal are on the way back up. This is why you're here. This is
all
why
I'm saying
Moose is here. Let him chat about.
6 wins. How many wins have you had recently?
I'm not talking. What are you saying? Go on.
8 games unbeaten.
So what? Arsenal gonna break the top four?
Nah.
No.
Well, they're going to win the league.
Why?
according to him.
Why are you lying?
Are you two friends?
In their
I met him yesterday.
Are you
yesterday he was saying top four.
Listen,
Top four. Where's the top four?
Yeah, we top 4.
I'm not like, I don't like Arsenal fans, that's all it is. It pissed me off.
Yes.
So
It
too,
pissed me off so much.
Yes.
You're supposed to.
I can't irate you.
I can't take him serious. Shall I tell you?
I hope you're watching, Billy.
Sorry, give me-
I hate you. You're the biggest, worst Arsenal fan on the planet, Billy. Billy, you're the worst Arsenal fan.
Billy, also known as, and he's not saying, you can
The general. Is this the general?
The general. He's also the general.
Behind the camera, so you can't even see your face.
But you know, I can't take
That's
it serious.
brave. That's brave, isn't
I'm
it?
coming through the camera.
Listen,
I want to see my face in
one
front of the
second.
camera.
Listen, I love how we say Arsenal fans piss me off. Like, they really get on my nerves, but you're saying it like this.
You know what?
Arsenal fans really piss me off. They really get on my nerves.
You know what? Arsenal fans, I'm not gonna respond in it.
You know what it is? I don't even hate Liverpool fans as much as Arsenal fans.
But I was saying this the other
I
day.
don't hate on the Arsenal fans, innit?
I don't know what it is.
I'm just saying,
Some of them are
No,
idiots.
no.
I agree with you.
No, they're all.
Just like Man U fans.
They're all rose from the dead. I'm not hating on them. I forgot about them. Until now it's like, haha, we're back.
Of course, right now, you're sixth, we're fifth.
No. As United, we always back our club regardless. We back our club, yeah.
Speak for yourself.
You're an exception. You're a Liverpool fan.
Give me the mic.
I was just gonna say,
You're a Liverpool fan 1 week.
Go on,
You're a
go
Newcastle
on.
fan the other week. And God knows what fan you this week.
this week,
West Ham.
West Ham. You're just a snake, man. You're just something else, man. Honestly, but
someone else though. You're someone else.
Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy.
yeah, I just
No.
Arsenal fans perking up now. Let's see at the end of the season if he's
You
still
know, at the
perking
start
up.
of the season, Abs, right? When you said,
Exactly at the start of the season, these men were like blah 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 blah.
He wasn't even saying his
No.
Arsenal.
I'm coming in for the camera now.
at the start of the season, I said Arsenal aren't doing anything because I don't really. I wasn't expecting Arteta
The
to do
difference is
anything.
between me and you. I backed my club at the start of the
No,
season.
no,
I
I'll
said,
tell you
no,
what the
with the
difference
league, at least I backed my club.
I tell you what the difference is. You are delusional, unrealistic.
No. At the start of the season, I wasn't delusional because I thought they were actually gonna win the league. But now I've changed my mind, haven't I? So I'm not delusional anymore.
He goes, I've changed my mind, and so I'm not delusional anymore.
I think that is a wrap for talking about Arsenal.
That is a rap talking about Arsenal. That is a rap talking about Man U.
Yeah.
That is a rap talking
Maybe
about
talk about the
Conte.
game. Maybe talk about the game. We
That's a rap talking about.
got a guess. You know what, Moose? You said something. This week was the week of the pivot week. I like that.
To go one way or the other. This week could have, like, for a lot of teams, there was a chance to push themselves a lot higher.
And West Ham are now
And
third.
out of all the teams, there was only a few teams that actually did well.
3 teams.
Chelsea messed up. Manchester United messed up.
That's me.
Liverpool messed up. I know it's a regular thing, but you know
I,
what?
I would say, but in the grand scheme of things, Chelsea didn't mess up.
You don't think so?
They got their point at
No,
least.
at home to Burnley.
I know.
Who are fighting
Burnley,
relegation.
yeah, but Burnley can do that to you, innit?
They haven't been doing
They
it
can
this
lock,
season.
but they haven't. But they can lock you out.
In fact, Burnley should have won
Not
that
Arsenal.
game in the last
They
5
could've
minutes.
done, yeah.
You know that?
They could have done, yeah. Vidra.
Oh,
I wanted,
yeah,
obviously we all wanted to. I was celebrating that draw, but once Liverpool lost, Chelsea's still top of the table, and then
No.
you've got City who are still thereabouts. Liverpool fourth. The big change here is I think West Ham have solidified their place in the top 4, maybe even more. I don't think anyone else is going to break into that top
That's
4.
the top 4 now. I think them
Top
4 teams
four.
in the top 4. That's what. That's the team. They're the top. They're the team that will finish in the top 4. And I don't see Manchester United making it this year, mate.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm for the first time, I might agree with you. For the first time, it looks like if it continues like this, we're not going to make this top 4 at all.
To be honest, I'll be very surprised if any of them 4 teams that are there now do so badly that they fall out of the
They
top
fall
4.
out.
I can't see them doing so badly that they fall out of the top
So
4.
let's-
It's not the other teams doing so well that they get in. I don't see them doing so badly that they slip up to give somebody else a chance to get in. Does that make
Will
sense?
Chelsea win the league?
No.
Okay, will you stick with that?
Yep.
I still think they've got a big chance, but again, I'm
I
not.
said they'll be there.
Yeah, they'll be there.
But they're not winning it.
Okay, good.
I don't think they've got the. I don't think they've got the legs yet. But I remember we said this before. Within the next few years, they're going to win the title.
Yeah.
If they keep Tuchel, in my opinion.
Of course they're going to keep Tuchel. So
But you know what Chelsea are like.
yeah, of course. So on the Chelsea note, obviously we had a couple of comments. Big D, Big H, big Chelsea fans. They left us some comments from last week.
Yeah.
So we'll run through them. Adam was saying when we went in and ripped into Mount, as we do on the Urban Ballers,
Yeah.
we just go on a proper tangent every time, don't we? But Adam was saying something along the lines of, he wasn't saying Mount is the best player ever, he wasn't comparing him to Lampard, but he's saying he's a player with a good football brain who's starting in a top 4 team week in, week out. When he scores a hat-trick, he deserves to be mentioned. That was exactly what Adam said. You don't even need to read the comment, I think I summarised it. What would be your response to that?
Can I respond very quickly?
You can respond. Bring your mic, come in.
Wait.
As an Arsenal fan, come on.
It's no small comments. It's a quick
Small comment.
Yeah, it's no
Okay.
interjection.
Little interjection.
Yes, we love that moose. Yo, I like the way you come
Talk
in.
to
bro.
us.
Go on.
Talk to us, bro.
Talk to me.
Emil Smith Rowe has scored 3 games in a row. Does he not deserve a shout? On a level.
Yo, we do shout
On
Emil
level.
Smith Rowe on this
But-
show.
but-
I love Emil Smith Rowe.
Alright.
But so you're rating him much higher than
No.
Mount,
I
innit?
think
but
Mount
what
is more established.
What he's saying is, though, current form,
Yeah.
right?
You're
It's
putting
not-
words into his mouth, but go on.
Mount's not consistent.
No, go on.
Wait, the two.
He's saying Mount's not
The
consistent.
Arsenal fans are here, innit?
That's what he's saying. Mount's not
3 games in a
consistent.
row.
What have I been saying? Same thing he's saying.
So Moose is talking, but you're talking for him as well.
Basically,
Moose, come here, man. Please.
We're
come here.
Arsenal.
Come
We're
here.
one.
Come here, man.
Basically, what Moses is trying to say is Arsenal are going to win the league because Emil Smith Rowe scored 3 goals in a row.
Yo, yeah. He's doing what you're doing. I love this guy. Very smart. I love that. You're doing exactly
I love
what
this guy.
he's doing. No, he's doing what you're doing. Moose, make your point, please.
Alright, my point is, yeah, I love Emil Smith Rowe. I'm just chatting nonsense. Mason Mount he's
Established.
you can't chat nonsense about him. For all the English midfielders right now,
Ooh.
Foden, Mount, and Emil Smith Rowe, them 3 are the hot prospects, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Mount.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I think Emil Smith Rowe's got a bigger ceiling than Mount. That's what I personally
Got a
think.
bigger ceiling.
Bigger ceiling for the future.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I think I'm going to agree with that. You're going to definitely agree with that. What are you saying back to that comment?
I
the
don't.
way he glides when he's running with the ball, man. It's just.
So you, go on. So what do you think?
You can't say a player's got a higher ceiling that he can reach.
He could reach
better
higher
heights. Yeah, you can't really say that.
Okay.
But I've told you this before. I like Mount. I think he's a nice guy. Yeah,
He's a lovely guy.
He's a lovely guy.
Lovely lad.
And he loves the brothers. You know what I mean?
He's all right.
He's all right.
But
He's just not consistent enough right now.
Ooh. So with his
This
goal
is the
scoring.
issue for me.
So okay.
With Emil Smith Rowe, because you guys are mentioning him, I'll make the direct comparison between them two right
Yeah.
now, right? He's affecting games week in, week out, right? When the manager is dependent upon someone to make a difference in a match right now, Emil Smith Rowe is that kid who's going to make that difference,
Yeah.
right? It's not an established, it's not a seasoned vet that is going to, listen, I've got 20 minutes, I need you to come off the bench and just make something happen. No, I've got the youngster on, the kid's going to do it. Whereas Mount, is it Mount, in my opinion, should be doing even better. I'll tell you why. Because he's surrounded by international winners, champions, and he's got a better manager. Yeah, he should be doing better, much better. Because if you're training every single day, Baha, right?
Yeah.
Explain. You tell me if I'm wrong in this situation. And you're playing with exceptionally good players.
Ziyech, Lukaku.
What are you picking up?
Yeah.
To improve your game.
No,
what are you picking up?
I'm with that.
To make you on their level.
I'm with that.
But I'm not seeing Mount break through and say, you know what, I'm going to be exceptional like these guys. But he's good at various things, like you always say. You summarise Mount very well, yeah?
He's good at a lot of things.
A lot of things. But he's not exceptional at anything.
Good passer, good finisher, good shooter.
Tell me one thing.
Good decision making. Yeah, but so for me, his exceptional attributes are off the ball. That's why I really like Mount. But
his work ethic,
yeah, aggression, reading the game, that's his best attributes. But when we're talking about, and this is why I'll defend myself, when we're talking about breathtaking, when we're talking about wow players, we can't wow Mount like we wow Foden. We can't wow Mount like we wow Emil Smith Rowe. The silky dribbling, the assist every game, or a goal every game. Grealish, yeah, there you go. Rashford, maybe Rashford's not as consistent at doing what he does as Mount. But Rashford is going to give you more wow moments, more match-winning moments in a season than Mount will, and that's what it's about.
Couple of years, Rashford's been playing and giving you them wow moments with an injury.
Yeah.
So he's been playing through being injured.
No, I back Rashford all the time. So
in my opinion, right, again, and I said this before when we spoke about Mount. The first time we spoke about Mount, I said there's a ton of other players before Mount that are doing better than him and are better than him, right? So that's why I said, listen, he's okay, yeah, he's a good player, but he's not wow.
Okay.
Even I mentioned Greenwood. When Greenwood gets on the ball, you think, wait a minute, if you're live at the stadium, you're going to want to stand up. He's going to get... How many players get you off your seat? Rashford does. Greenwood does. Emil Smith Rowe is starting to do that now. He does. Mount did it against Norwich, and the Chelsea fans are like, now we better be standing up the whole season every time he gets the ball. It don't work like that.
You've responded to the comment, yeah?
That's done now.
You've done with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yo, Big D, if you have any response to that, please do. We might even invite you here, like we invited Moose, an Arsenal fan. We need a Chelsea fan in the building because we are never going to do Chelsea justice. Because Man U fan, Arsenal fan,
we don't like Chelsea.
We don't like Chelsea. What can
I think Dean should come on, right?
Yeah.
And when you're writing a comment, sometimes comments are lost in translation.
Yeah.
Right? And Dean will come on and he'll argue his point, and maybe then we'll see it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
But we'll still think you're shit.
Right, on that note, do we get anyone from Chelsea?
No.
Team of the week?
No.
Anyone from Burnley?
Burnley deserve maybe
a player. Vidra maybe. But
no, because he should have won it.
Okay, alright.
Wait, what about Reece James though?
Reece James,
he was tearing apart the team.
The
way he whipped the crosses in.
Look.
Alright, you know what? Reece James
he scored 2 goals the week before, but he didn't do anything this week.
No, let's talk about this, yeah? For me, Reece James is a wow player.
Yeah.
That's wows.
I currently hold him higher than Mount.
That's wows. But Mount is a consistent player at what he does. Not the assist to the goals.
Consistent at the running.
The running, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because, a footballer's meant to be consistent at running.
All
You're an idiot,
Alright, let's
forget this now.
We don't want to talk about Mount all episode. So, the next thing to talk about then is, so no players from this game.
You know him being a Man U fan, you know what he's done to him? Because the Man U team doesn't press and they haven't got a shift in them. They haven't got a graft in them. If he sees one guy running on the pitch and says, you know what?
Wow. This guy.
Have you seen this guy? He's running. This guy's running.
It's what Pogba's done to me. It's what Pogba's done to me.
My guy's watching here.
Football is not to run and press the ball. You know what? In my time watching Man U, I saw Wayne Rooney and Fellaini playing the midfielders of 2. And both of them, when they pressed the same ball, yeah, with no intensity, Rooney at the end of his career. And since that day, I realised we're stuck in it. Man U's been dead since that day.
Fellaini would do better in this team, in the middle of the park, than Fred. And
come on.
Better than Fred.
Fred's world class for a minute.
Nah, you're right.
He runs that one.
He's been saving.
Listen,
he's been saving.
Fred starts running. Fred starts running, and Barry's like, "Hey, why are you running? Why are you running?"
Okay. Okay, yo. Let's move, yo. Arsenal, we talked about the game, yeah? We just wanna move. Have your laughs. If you're laughing at home, great, yeah? Let's move past this now, okay?
Oh, okay.
Arsenal, Emil Smith Rowe, winner again. For me, I'm gonna hype him. I'm gonna give him that hype. He is got a bit of Ozil in him. He's got a bit of silkiness. He's got both-footedness. He's got everything for me. Yeah.
I was to say,
And he's got Grealish socks as well, hasn't he?
Oh yeah. He's the Grealish thing. No, he's got that magic, and he's consistent with it. And there's no player, young English player, who's as good as him at impacting games.
You know what Jamie Carragher said?
Consistently. Even Foden is not as consistent at impacting a game like him. Every time Smith Rowe.
Bro, wait. Look who Foden's surrounded by. Look at Arsenal before Emil Smith Rowe made his breakthrough. That Chelsea game. Before that,
This guy's come and literally carried this team. He is the shining light of
Oh,
Arsenal.
You can't say, like, you can't compare him to Foden.
Well, they're not the same.
Not yet, not yet.
Foden, he's the guy right
He's
now.
a head and shoulders.
Yeah, but
You know
look
what?
at the team's in. Look at the team's in, yeah.
But you still got to do it.
But he's around it. He's
No, but you've still got to do it.
Yeah.
Now look, I'll give you an example. Sterling's in that team, surrounded by
You're
great
talking
players.
about the impact.
And he,
And he
Sterling went, no. That's a wrong point. That is really the worst thing you could have said. Sterling at Liverpool compared Sterling with these
Okay,
players now.
yeah. Okay.
These players make you better. You said it yourself.
Levels.
If you're training with Mahrez.
That's right.
If you're training with Mahrez every day, and you're Foden,
Bernardo,
De Bruyne,
Bruyne.
Cancelo.
This is the point I wanted to make, yeah?
Emil Smith Rowe playing with who? Xhaka. Come on, fam.
Jackson's injured, he's not playing with him right now.
I'm talking from last year.
Yeah, I know.
No, but you can see but for me, I'm gonna say it. For me, I'd rather have if Man U are buying a player or any team's buying a player, I'm buying Smith Rowe ahead of Foden. That's it. Foden in a dead team is not gonna do what Emil Smith Rowe. Is Emil Smith Rowe?
Through, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Emil through is no do.
Yeah.
Lose is lose.
You know what? I'm just putting. It's one of them outlandish comments I'm making. The guy is the English player that I rate the most.
Right now.
The youngster that I just look at and I think, bang, that's the guy.
So you know, Jamie Carragher said it.
Yeah.
Like I think last month, or just as Arsenal won a couple of games, said now he was saying, for me personally, because he was saying, him and Gary Neville were both saying, I think it was on Monday Night Football. I can't remember which two teams were playing. But they were saying, like you're saying now, we like Emil Smith Rowe, but he's got to push now, right? To then say, listen, I'm not just a good player. I can be a great player.
Yeah.
This is what I mean about Mount. We'll come back to that same conversation about Mount because he's got to do some exceptional things on a regular basis to say, hang on a minute, this guy is the real deal here. Not just against Norwich.
You know Smith Rowe has actually been called up to England now as well.
Yeah.
And he's had the call up.
Really?
So
He's had the call up, today.
He's got his call up. So let's see what he can
I'm
do.
not happy with that.
He's definitely,
No, I want him ready for Liverpool. It's that party.
yes, big.
But
I'll
listen,
take the fan in it. You're a proper Arsenal fan, mashallah.
listen,
Always real.
you know,
Alhamdulillah.
I'll be honest with you, right?
Yeah.
Like, even now, calling up Emil Smith Rowe, I think it's too early for him.
Yeah.
But the
Give him the experience.
with being with them players, right?
Just being in the camp.
Like
So
he'll
the next
be
time
in
he's
the
leaving-
squad with Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Now think about him as a player right now, to be around
With
right
Mount.
now with
With
Mount.
Mount.
Just have a conversation with him. He'll be with.
I think that's a great
Oh
midfield.
my God.
That's a fantastic
He's
midfield.
gonna be with Maguire. No, that's not good.
That's
man.
not good.
You wouldn't want any youngster anywhere near Maguire.
Now, you know what?
Just stop it.
Rice,
Just stop
Mount,
it.
no, Rice, Mount, and Smith
You're
Rowe.
gonna-
You know what
actually,
midfield?
You know you can have a
What
wall.
midfield?
You know you can have a wall in the middle of the park and Maguire just behind it. You still concede 10 goals.
Right, okay. Come on, let's move. We want to move through the games. Yeah.
Okay, quick question. Ben White, has he been called up or not?
No.
Oh, of course not. So, move on.
Ben,
You
forget.
don't even know who he is.
Ben White might even make the team of the week this week. That was the next point I was going to make.
So from the
He was in
Arsenal
team of the
game-
week last week.
But we removed him, didn't we?
Removed. So he's
No, we
potential.
kept him in.
No, he's potential.
Gabriel,
That was last
White
week.
and Ramsdale,
Ramsdale.
they were
Yeah.
in last week.
So potentially we could
But
get
he
him on
played
the
well
short
again,
list.
another clean sheet.
Yeah.
We'll put him on the short list.
Ramsdale
Gabriel,
or-
Are we getting Ramsdale in?
I think we should.
What was your left back called again, by the way?
Tavares.
Tavares. I watched him play, you know. He reminded me of a B-Tech Wan-Bissaka.
You know,
He reminded me of that guy you really like. You see how he dribbles? You see
he's
every...
got the same head.
Bro, he's
got
our
the
second
same-
left back though.
Huh?
Don't forget Tierney.
No, but 1 second.
No. This guy probably hates Wan-Bissaka.
No.
But he's exactly the same.
but
He's just
listen,
as tall on the ball.
I'll tell you what the reason
He's
is.
up for.
It's just as got that little, the same thing,
He's
The way he was. He's what?
I'm not saying
He's injured. He's
No,
injured. Yeah.
it's getting better now though. It's alright.
Tavares, yeah?
Tavares.
Oh, he's the second man.
He goes to the same barber.
As
Bissaka. They've got the same hairstyle, haven't they?
Oh, right.
Whatever it is, whoever's sitting them down and having a word with them.
It's not the same hairstyle, by the way, but he's trying to walk away with it. No problem. He's definitely on the team of the week this week. Now that I've seen what he's like.
But I'll tell you something, right? Considering this is his first game, not his first game, first season, right? Playing in the Premier League, right? It's not an easy league to come to adapt to very quickly. Not many players can come from Europe playing a softer league. Portugal, for example, where you know it's a much softer league, and he's a lot younger, can come into the Premier League, and Arsenal are traditionally the team that gets bullied.
Yeah,
and
everyone steps
Watford is one of them teams that has traditionally bullied Arsenal.
Yeah.
So that game was a game where normally you'd expect Arsenal, because of the way Watford were playing against them, and they weren't giving it them. Wow. And you would expect Arsenal to say, you know what, we give up. You win, man. You've hurt me now. I'm in pain. No, but it didn't happen.
No, Arteta. I think Arteta's continued to select the players who perform for him.
And they put that work in.
That's what it is. It's like you seen Lacazette perform.
You said it before, yeah. You mentioned this before, with the fact that before he was playing just Aubameyang up front, but he's changed the system to bring in Laka because Laka's been playing so well.
Yeah.
I was watching the game. They lost the ball just in front of the Watford box. Laka ran back past the halfway line and he won it back. That.
Yeah, you can't buy that.
You can't.
You don't buy that.
That
yeah.
I appreciate that graft.
Yeah, exactly. As a fan as well, you rate.
I know. You must have been watching saying, why are you running?
Why are you running? Yeah, we need that. So, are we getting in Ramsdale from the Arsenal game?
But
Potentially.
No.
Potentially.
I love him, but that one mistake kind of put question marks on it.
All right. So
off the line.
So are you proposing another keeper from this week? We need another keeper then, innit?
He had a clean sheet.
You think about it.
There was a mistake, but it didn't lead to a goal. Right? It didn't lead to a goal.
What about
right?
Mendy? He kept it.
Conceded.
No, actually, yeah, allow that.
Conceded.
Allow that.
Mendy
We
conceded.
might have to get Edison in this week.
Edison, that's initially what I was going to say. He didn't have nothing to do.
What did he do?
Yeah.
He made some very good passes.
Yeah, as he does every
There were
week.
some very good passes he made.
So Arsenal, we're definitely getting in Emile Smith Rowe. Anyone else? Maybe Ben White, maybe Ramsdale. Let's move forward.
Gabriel,
now to the next
Antonio
game.
had such a good game. I wanted to say Laka, but you can't because Antonio was just exceptional.
Exceptional
Against the
game.
opponent that they had. You can't compare Wolves to Liverpool.
You know what we can? We can put Arteta can be up there for manager of the week. Let's just mention him because of continuing to progress with the team. Stick with the players he likes and stick with the players that, like I said, who he's basically he can see that they're working for him and just making a team that works with them. Not thinking I want to play this way only that way.
They look like a solid team now. They're starting to look like a solid team,
which is good. And they're fifth, and Man U is sixth. So hard to us. Great. Man U, right, let's go. Man City.
Forget Man U.
Man U
we're not picking anyone from Man U.
Can I just say quickly about the game?
No.
10 seconds.
No.
30.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. No.
Go now. 4.
When Man City play against let me stop. When Man City play against poor teams, they keep the ball, they keep it moving, they're patient, they do overlaps, hit overloads on that side, this side, in the middle of the pitch, and then find a hole.
Why are you running?
They play not so great sometimes, they just keep the ball, but find some dead goals and win. That's exactly what happened. Man U had nothing to answer them back. One point about Man U. When you've got literally 7, 8 of the most talented players in the world in your team, and you're playing 3 of them on the pitch.
Okay, hear me out now.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Have you seen the way?
That's it.
This is what Ollie said. Ollie said, have you seen the way Man City play at home? And have you seen the way they score goals? And we only let them score 2.
Is that what you actually said?
Indirectly.
Say one more.
Indirectly.
You actually said, let's just finish.
That's what he said indirectly.
He said idiot.
Basically.
That's like basic saying, oh yeah, you know what? You didn't get battered, but we got
It wasn't 5-0, was it?
Yeah.
Come on now, it wasn't 5-0.
It could have been 5-0.
It could have been 10. So come on, 2-0. That's fantastic.
In a week where 3 managers.
Progress, we had 2 shots on target against our own keeper. Progress.
In a week where 3 managers have been sacked, yeah?
We've got our defenders shooting as well now.
In the wrong goal.
In the wrong.
His philosophy is working.
In a week.
You know, Ollie goes home at night. Listen, Ollie goes home at night and he goes to his missus.
Playing from the back. That's what they're doing. Playing from the back.
Listen, Ollie goes home at night.
Their own goals.
But Ollie goes home at night and he goes to his missus. Listen. She said to him, I told you, just leave now. He goes, no, I've got to get sacked. She went, I know you want me to be at home now, but soon I'll be sacked soon. I thought it was going to happen 2 weeks ago.
And I'll get the remainder of my severance pay. The remainder of my
don't worry,
contract.
we'll have a really good payout.
And then we don't have to work again.
And then we won't be working.
Ever again.
She's like, fine, all right, how long is it going to take? But look, I'm trying my best.
I'm
trying my best to get the sack. Right? I've even told the defenders to score in our own goal. But still, they're not letting me go.
No, but I don't get it. Yeah. Three managers get sacked this week. Yeah.
For less.
Yeah.
For less.
Could Solskjaer even lace the shoes? Yeah. Of Nuno, what he did at Wolves, of Farker, what he did at Norwich. 2 promotions. Back to back, gets dropped and go up.
Even Dean Smith.
And then Dean Smith again.
The way he's got Villa playing and looking good now.
Build that team, man.
Yeah.
Farker, the guy got 97 points in the
The
championship last
reality
year.
is, Ollie's the real Farker, isn't he?
And the guy and the guy gets a win and gets sacked. It's because Norwich have a plan. They think, right, this is a good opportunity to sack the manager, international break, a bit of time, fresh start, let's go. Doesn't matter if you got the win now, it's done. We made our decision. What I was saying is he's been getting these chances and chances and chances time and time again. He is not even half the manager of any of those 3.
Right. Who we're picking from the Man City team?
Man City team, I think I love Bernardo, how he's always involved in a game. He shines for me, he's the player for me.
Okay.
He's what De Bruyne used to be is Bernardo for me, yeah? The guy who's always involved in everything at City. And that's why I love him, so I'm going to put him on the shortlist.
Okay.
I'm not going to put him out there.
What about Diaz?
I think he was initially our first captain. We always thought he was going to be in the team every week. He has been away from the team because there's been some blinding performances. We can't bring him in as captain, but I think he's definitely in the team already.
I've already said Rice is the captain.
Rice is the captain, but
Cancelo,
Cancelo, Cancelo.
He's in.
Cancelo's just back
He's
to
in.
being Cancelo, isn't it? Just.
He was the first
Him
name.
and Foden. This must be the
that-
worst thing to play against.
Like
It's
coming
just
up,
unreal.
Coming up against that. Like you're
And then 5 players are playing against them, and only 1 man is defending against these 2 players. I don't get
It's
it.
the way your team is set up, though.
Yeah,
It
but-
was begging for that. That's like the biggest problem.
You're playing 5 at the back,
Yeah,
and all
no
of them,
wingers.
and all of them are on that side, so narrow that when the ball goes across,
You know what it is?
Wan-Bissaka's got to cover half a pitch to get there.
He's chasing.
The Man U guys get a bit scared, they get a bit lonely, so they're thinking, let's stick together, guys. They're not going to hurt all of us if we all stand together.
It's a bit cold next to the fridge, isn't it?
Literally, you can throw a blanket over them. We can say that every week about them. Or the whole back
I
five.
don't understand.
I'm Fred, I'm McDonald, I'm Bruno.
What do they practice
what are they doing?
at training? What do they practice at
They
training?
must practice that. No, I guarantee they practice that. Getting narrow to that side. I guarantee you must.
Why?
I practice that on my team.
No, but
I tell them get narrow on that side. But we're not playing against Cancelo and Foden on the other side. If the ball gets switching and lose it, we're playing that. If the ball goes, we've got time to get across. That touch is not going to be perfect. That's our level of football. We're talking about Foden who's going to get it down perfect.
these guys
And
like,
Cancelo
bang,
overlapping.
bang, bang, bang. It's in your net.
And that goal
And you
was
scored yourself.
that Bernardo goal.
That's how badly they do it. Like it's so quick. You don't know what's happening. They've had your pants down. They've thrown you over, smacked your ass. The ball's in the back of the net.
One positive, De Gea's reaction. At least it shows somebody cares. Out of the whole team, nobody cares apart from De Gea. Bruno doesn't care. Solskjaer doesn't care. Ronaldo at the moment just wants to go in January.
Not care at all.
Yeah, nobody
I told
cares.
you what shot. Ollie's
At
trying to
least
get the
De
sack.
Gea is vexed.
Ollie's trying to get the sack. Bless him. He's trying his best.
You know what it is? I told you this, innit? I've told you this analogy.
No, I don't want to hear it.
No, I want to say it. I
No,
want
no,
to say it.
please, don't embarrass us.
Please let me say this.
Oh, you're not embarrassed.
You know what happened, yeah? This was the plan. But obviously the Man United board is still too thick to put it through. So Ronaldo, Bruno and Nuno came up with a plan to get Nuno sacked. So Bruno and Ronaldo outperformed, played out their skins that game to get Nuno sacked. And then they thought, after that, we'll stop playing and we'll get buoyed by City. So then Ole gets a sack and then Nuno comes in to build a super Portuguese team.
That's what you want.
That's what I thought was happening. But obviously, the Man United board,
In which,
they don't have the same thinking as me.
who's your drug dealer? Just send me his number as well.
Send his
please.
number.
Please,
Oh, would
yeah,
you like
yeah.
some?
Can I smoke what you're smoking?
Please,
Please.
Akhi. Okay, so
I don't know where you're seeing things.
Diaz and Cancelo.
Yeah, that,
Foden is a
thank you
maybe.
for coming back.
Yeah, Foden is a maybe. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
That was a nice analogy, don't you think?
Yeah,
I've got to ask
I liked it.
now. I've got to ask.
We only have prayers and hopes now.
You got
and
brain.
dream and.
You got brain.
You got
Why you don't act like?
Alright, yo, let's move past this. Foden on the shortlist, yeah? Right, Arsenal we've gone through. Palace. Gallagher. What was the Palace
Zaha.
game? Did they beat?
2-0 Wolves at home.
They beat Wolves.
Yeah. So they played at was it Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace's home ground.
I believe so.
Isn't it?
Zaha.
Zaha, just said Zaha.
Zaha scored that fantastic goal, really nice finish. Second goal in a row. He's carrying that team now. It looks like not carrying, no, but he's stepping up for that team on a weekend.
Gallagher.
And Gallagher's doing his thing. We've hyped about Gallagher. Oh, Big D mentioned Gallagher as well.
We mentioned him because we mentioned him over Mount. So he responded and saying, yeah, he's doing bits.
On the shortlist again, I think we should put Gallagher.
This is the point I wanted to make as well.
Yeah.
Look who Gallagher is in the midfield with and how he's outperforming them. He's shining
every week.
Because his quality is coming through every week now, because you're getting to realise, actually, you know what, this, like Emile Smith-Rowe, this guy's the real deal. And Vieira's getting the best out of him.
I was going to say, is it him or is it the manager?
But it's both in it, because the manager can give you the instructions. That player's got to go out there and then deliver. But Gallagher's not just delivering, he's delivering and some.
Had West Ham not beat Liverpool, I'd be saying Vieira again for team of the week. But yeah, they're obviously in a really good place right now.
He's been at Crystal Palace such a short period of time, and I have to say, the length of time Roy Hodgson was there, I've never seen Crystal Palace look so good,
so dominant,
so strong.
Yeah,
they never looked this good. To me, they never looked this good.
Zaha said it's almost like every player now feels like we're getting the best out of them.
Yeah.
Every player feels like I'm playing in a way that suits me.
But he's not just doing that, but he's made them think.
We are good players.
This is Patrick Vieira talking about. The guy is a different breed.
But yeah, they just lost Townsend, who I thought was a really good player.
I thought it was an asset for them.
Yeah, and they lost him, and now you've got Eze coming on. Comes on in the end of the game.
Where is this guy from?
Just dribbling. Yeah. I think he played last season. I remember him.
Really? I didn't know a few times.
But you know what? Palace have always been good at bringing in these very talented youngsters.
You know, like you see Rodgers doing bits with them young players at Leicester.
Yeah.
Vieira's it looks like he's gonna have a similar thing going where he's getting the absolute best out of these youngsters. And then even if he does sell them, you know, like Monaco used to do, when they used to have the raw talent coming through, they used to use him a little while, make him look so good that a big team will come in and bang, they've got a big paycheck out of it. And then they churn him. They've got a turning belt and they're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think Wolves obviously
Wolves are coming back. Wolves are coming back because they look like they were really struggling. They've won a couple of games. Obviously, they've had a loss now, but I don't think Wolves will go down.
Yeah, no. Got too much quality in Jimenez. Solid team. Obviously, a bit of experience. Moutinho, Neves.
Are we putting Gallagher in the team of the week?
Gallagher is all shortlist, and so is Zaha because there's so.
I want him on the left.
But I think there's so many good wingers, and I'll tell you about them when we come to those games.
Problem.
But I don't want to decide wingers yet because there's just too many performances for me.
So who's the right back?
Right back. Well, with the Liverpool game, we forgot to mention Arnold. So there's James and Arnold. James obviously from Chelsea.
Yeah, Trent with an amazing free kick.
Yes.
Reece James, what he's doing on the pitch though is just something that Trent's not doing.
So let's keep that open.
It's not.
Okay. All right.
So let's keep
this week.
Let's keep
was a world-class goal.
But he could have got 2 assists if Havertz did score that.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
No, boy.
Did he get an assist?
So good. He did.
He got the assist for Havertz.
1 assist. He should have got 2.
That was a banging assist. Though. A really good ball.
Both crosses was so good.
Is that ball better than that goal? No,
the cross is better than the goal.
Shortlist.
We'll have the discussion later.
It's worth a discussion.
Worth the discussion. Yeah, this guy's making a good case for James.
I don't like Reece James. I prefer Trent. I'm a Trent fan, but I can't ignore Reece James.
Okay, fair point. All right, let's move. So the next game. So we're not taking
defence now.
Anyone from Wolves
in there?
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale on the shortlist. That's it.
Okay.
That's right. Next game: Leeds United, Leicester City draw at home.
Harvey, isn't it?
That's big.
It's Harvey, isn't it?
Harvey.
That goal. Ripped the net.
That's what I'm saying. That's another competitor in the left wing position.
Did you see that goal?
No, I didn't see that game.
Oh, Harvey Barnes.
What a goal.
First game back.
Yeah, but
the guy's finish was unreal.
Spectacular.
We've seen that from the best of the best. That's a Ziyech finish. That's a Kane finish. That's a Wayne Rooney finish. I've seen it from them type of players.
Pure power
and whip. When you don't see that from the best of the best. And you know what? He's one of them. He used to remind me, Sterling used to get in them goal scoring positions and miss a lot. But when you start seeing quality like that, you're thinking,
wow,
something has changed.
Wait a minute.
Something has changed and it's changing. And gets a shout. I think shortlist because Zaha was so good. Let's shortlist him.
Zaha's goal was good as well.
And for me, we're talking about free kicks. A guy who's been carrying Leeds week in, week
Yeah,
out.
but you're not putting him in the left back position or your right back position.
What about Rafinha?
Oh yeah.
Rafinha, another guy. That's what I said. So many wingers. The guy's been carrying Leeds. He is the gem of that Leeds team to draw home to Leicester City.
You want him in?
Big result. I think on the right
You
wing.
want him on the team?
No, he's another shortlister.
No, we can have
That's
him in the
4
team.
wingers
I know.
already, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's 3 wingers already.
Zaha, Harvey,
Yep.
Rafinha. We must.
So there's another. No, the other one is in the next game. Next game, right? The other one's from the next game.
Okay.
We've said enough about Leicester City. I think Leicester City is in a bad place at the moment. Great result for Leeds. The next game is Brighton and who did Brighton
Newcastle,
play?
and it was a 1-1
Newcastle.
draw.
1-1 draw. For me, that's the other player, Trossard, who every week
Trossard scored as well.
he scored his goal, and he's the one from last season. I've been seeing it. He carries Brighton sometimes. Not carries
No,
them.
he doesn't carry.
He does what Hazard used to do for
He's
Chelsea.
a gem.
He's
He's
got a moment of brilliance in him.
Yeah, but
And he delivers week in,
and he
week
keeps
out.
it ticking
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
He's one player where you give him the ball, you trust him. A bit like Zaha sometimes. for
Yeah, that's
Palace,
right.
you give him the ball,
Relieve
you
the
know
pressure.
he's going to keep it.
He'll
He's
get
going
a
to make
free
something
kick.
happen.
He'll
Yeah,
get a-
exactly.
he'll do
That
something.
really, talented
So
player.
he's on the shortlist.
So 4
Yeah.
wingers we've got for 2 wing positions. Antonio is going to be certified. Let's run through all the games first, and then we'll decide on team of the week. Is there any games we missed then? So we've talked about
The Wolves game.
Wolves games. That was
Crystal
Palace.
We're not getting anyone from
So Brighton. Oh yeah,
Everton, Tottenham, we're not speaking about them because it was a 0-0
Yeah,
dead game.
We've already talked
We're not
about
getting
Conte.
into-
That was the big
yeah.
news.
Yeah.
That's it. There was another game on Sunday. Was it?
There's just 2 games from there.
That's it. No, there's 3 games.
There was 3 games.
4 games.
4 games on
There
Sunday.
was Arsenal-Watford, which was the early one. Then there was Tottenham against Everton at Goodison Park, which was 0-0.
Yeah.
Then after that, it was Liverpool-West Ham. There wasn't, I don't think, there was 3 games. On Friday there was a game, that was Southampton against Aston Villa, which Aston Villa lost. That's why Smith got sacked.
Yeah.
Saturday,
There was a
Chelsea,
fantastic goal from the striker, the new striker for Southampton. What was he called? Short guy. Really good goal. You know the new short striker who came in
Can't
with
remember
the
his
Ings. What a goal! We're gonna have to find that name.
His name, I
That
don't know.
goal is deserved of a shout out, and that's it. What a goal! If you haven't seen it, go see it because I thought that was an extreme banger. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it deserves.
Armstrong.
Yeah, Armstrong. Yes, from Armstrong. I don't think his performance for me wasn't as good as Antonio. So, but that's it. That's it for team of the week. I think
That's the team of the
That's all the results. So where are we, Abs? Who have we got already
So-
solidified in the team?
Team of the week certified is Antonio,
Yeah,
Rice.
yeah.
Did we say Moyes?
Manager.
Moyes as manager, even though
Arteta
Vieira
gets a shout.
and Arteta get a shout. Yeah.
Smith Rowe, Diaz and Cancelo.
They're in.
They all the them.
Yeah, Ron. Can I just make a shout out for Eddie Howe as well? Got that Newcastle job. I think he's got. That's a really good appointment.
Yes,
You
very
know why it's also good?
Yeah.
He's English.
Yeah.
And that gets, because obviously the Saudis have come in. If you get an English guy in, the English will get behind it.
Yeah.
It's a really good tactic.
Class
And he will build you a good
They
squad.
weren't going English first though, were they?
Well, they're
They
not.
wanted good evening.
Oh, who's that?
Yeah, Emery had 10 them down.
Emre, you turned them down.
No,
they did.
no.
You know why? You know why they
That
were
was
turning?
it down.
You know why they were turning them down?
I'm not-
They
I'm
wanted to
not
put. They
believing
put a clause in the contract saying, "You come in now, but if you get relegated, we've got the right to sack you."
Without paying him out.
I don't know if it was without pay, but kind of saying we'll blame you for getting relegated. Then
Yeah, but Eddie Howe will keep him in anyway. He's a better appointment.
Yeah, that's
I think it's better than.
Yeah, he's going to build you a good team.
I think in terms of having left for a good number of years, that he could be there a long time and do
exactly.
such a good job.
That's what you want.
Young as well,
That's a
very
young
There's
guy.
a lot of former Bournemouth players that are there that he's worked with.
Yo, he could buy
Guarantee you
Mings.
now, you'll go buy Ruben Loftus-Cheek from Chelsea.
Mings.
He would do bits there.
Mings as well.
You should go and buy a few players that are like.
Fraser, them guys. He's already got Wilson there. Got so
Where's
good
Fraser
there.
right
He can bring good attacking
I don't
football
know.
back.
He's at Newcastle already, is he?
He's already there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already got a connection. He's
got a connection.
That might have helped him get the job. You never know. So with that, that's a shout out to Howe. That's all I wanted to say. So we've got. Let's go to keeper. We haven't mentioned another name, so we have to just keep it to
It's only
Ramsey.
Edison or Ramsdale. So
I just like De Gea. I think De Gea made a lot of good saves. So I'm going to throw him in there.
No.
Made a lot of good.
Yeah, but
the
that
mistake
wasn't-
wasn't
that wasn't
his.
his.
The mistake wasn't his.
Hey,
It
I know,
was
no,
Maguire and Shaw.
I caught it.
Throw him back up.
You conceded 2 goals.
I don't
It's
think
such a big game.
Yo, they're both
Doesn't matter.
mistakes from the defenders.
He's on the team.
He made no mistakes in my head.
I've seen Ramsdale make himself go so big to delete all the space and block that sort of. I don't blame De Gea. I don't blame De Gea.
That was.
It was quick.
Shaw and Maguire's fault.
Listen, forget all that.
If the ball's coming over and you're seeing Maguire go like this and then Shaw go like this, but Bernardo's popped up behind him.
To make yourself big,
He was big. It literally beat him so close to the post.
That's a mistake.
It was shot. He was shot.
Gary Neville,
by it.
he was a former professional
It is a
footballer.
mistake. It is a mistake.
De Gea was having the game of his life up until that point.
Yeah, but the fault wasn't
Let's
his.
just leave it at
This is
that.
the problem with
We're not blaming
pundits. They don't put the blame on Maguire and Shaw.
Okay, stop.
Because they're English.
Stop.
This is what I'm saying to you, man.
He's not in the team.
Alright.
So this argument is pointless.
Don't get me wrong, he's like the best player Man United this season.
Yeah, I know he was happy.
Always.
I know he showed
Always.
passion. I know he showed passion, and you're really happy about that. But I couldn't give a crap. He's not in the team.
Alright, so
His keepers have got clean sheets.
Ramsdale made a mistake as well.
So,
Well, when it comes to the game,
Did he have a clean sheet?
Alright,
Okay.
alright, Edison did. Alright,
Edison was the
Edison
best
not getting
one.
in.
He had made no mistake. Why is he not getting in?
He wasn't. He didn't have a shot. He had one shot against him. He had one shot. He saved it.
He saved it.
100%
You could-
save ratio. This is your thinking. Leave it, man. Give it to Ramsdale.
Yeah, we'll take it, man. We'll take it.
He deserves it.
Ramsdale's good.
That's a
Alright, Zuma in the team.
We could have given it to the
Wait,
Palace
not
keeper,
before
he had
Gabriel.
finished.
Huh?
Not before
Oh, you're shouting Gabriel.
Yeah,
Zuma
I don't know how
scored
you call him.
Zuma scored the winning goal.
Yeah, but still.
Against Liverpool.
Against Liverpool. Not
Third.
Watford.
Come here. You come here for
Listen,
this now. When you do that,
Gabriel
we
was
need
in
to-
last
we
week.
need to do it now.
already,
Come
I
on.
don't care.
No.
I don't
Director,
care.
get Bruce here. We want to see the passion of him chatting about Gabriel.
My delusion, which one?
He's going self-delusional.
I admit it. I know when I am.
Yo, so Gabriel wasn't even in the shortlist.
Sitting next to you, so what's happening
Yeah,
here? You guys are on the same brainwave.
You guys ignored me.
Gabriel wasn't even in the shortlist. We ignored you. He's in the shortlist now.
The reason why-
There's Ben White. There is Gabriel. There is
He's going to
Diaz,
keep that.
and there is
Real
Zuma.
talk,
There is
That's
Zuma.
enough for you. He's going to team last week.
Last
They
week,
both got in the team.
White and Gabriel
Yeah.
and Ramsdale were in the team of the week last week. All
And
three of them.
Tavares. And Tavares.
And Tavares.
Tavares.
Tavares, yeah.
Yeah,
He had a
and-
good game last week.
Yeah. Okay, go then.
But it's a shame we can't say that about Man
And then
United.
Zuma, who scored the winning goal against Liverpool.
Yeah, but what's the defender's job?
Yo, you
What's
won
the
me
defender's
three,
job?
but I don't care.
Our
I
defense
don't-
is
you
rock solid
wouldn't-
now.
Zuma's in.
You can see the 2 goals against Liverpool, and you scored the winner.
Zuma's in.
I'm taking that.
He's Muslim as well.
Yeah.
Seals the deal.
Bring the man, bring it.
All right,
Just seals the
we need
deal.
you again. We need you again. Right back. Right back.
I knew that one was going to
Yeah,
clip. Just
yeah.
end the discussion right there.
Yeah.
He's Muslim.
There you
Is
go.
it?
Done.
And, yo, that header was a bad boy.
Yo,
header.
really?
It was one of those headers that the
was,
rest
it
of the players were looking at him like this, like, how's he got up
That
there?
moment, that was the moment that killed Liverpool. You could see.
Yeah, they were gone after that.
Everyone thought
You
it
know
was
what?
over.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not actually destroyed their unbeaten run. So
You know, you've got to give it Zuma. That winning goal was not just a winning goal. That was like a knife in the heart, a Klopp goal. Like he was so
It was,
obsessed.
it was.
You don't expect
Great,
Klopp to
great
come out
goal,
talking
yes.
about next man pulled my keeper's arm and he
Yeah.
didn't let him save it. That should have been a foul. You don't expect Klopp to say
Yeah, you
things
don't.
like that. Come on now.
All right, so is any of them two getting your Arsenal boys getting in ahead of Diaz?
Wait.
Diaz from City.
No. Diaz, Man City played a bigger team than Watford and they played them away and they bodied them.
Yeah.
So that in itself, right,
And
you've got
Diaz-
to rate that way higher than what
Wait, this is
what Arsenal
always-
did against Watford team at
Go
home
on, go on.
that are fighting
Let
relegation.
Arsenal
There's
fans
always
back
a
up the
rationale
players.
behind our madness, yeah.
Go on.
Ben White set up the goal for Emerson Rowe. It wasn't a direct assist, but it was assist.
But-
dribbles.
Ooh, okay.
No, that was a very good run from White.
It was,
But
and
you don't
he did
expect
twice.
to see that from a centre
Okay.
back.
He did twice
He
as
did
well.
it twice, that's right, yeah. But again, where's
Right.
Watford and where's Man United?
So if it's anyone, it's Ben White versus Diaz.
I don't think there's anyone
You think-
versus Diaz, right?
You know what? It's just Diaz such a better player, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's just put him.
No, because he's not.
He's just a better
You think Man
player.
United's better than Watford though?
Yeah.
Man United are better than Watford. No one's better than no one's better.
But no one's better than United.
Everyone's worse than Man United.
You said it in two different ways.
Right back. Diaz is in. That's it. Diaz in.
I've lost it, man.
Trent,
I've lost it, guys.
Trent.
For the free
James.
kicks.
No, just that free kick. That free kick. Thing is, with James, yeah, he should have got 2 assists.
But he didn't.
He's backing you, man. Relax. Arsenal fans backing each other.
I just want to say one thing.
What was I say? But you know, still though, if the striker got the goal,
No.
He's already said that.
One
Now
part
he's
of
making his
James, yeah,
mind.
That cross was so juicy, you don't have to do much to get it
No,
in.
I know
You
he
just
put-
direct
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It was
And 2 of them in a game. We did 2 of them in a game.
Two. So it's one of them ones.
He's magic. He's a magic player.
Yeah, but that free kick.
And them two will compete for the England shirt.
100%.
But today,
You know who's going to get it? You know who's going to get the English shirt?
That free
don't you?
kick.
who? Walker.
No.
Yeah, Walker. Will.
James will be in the squad ahead of Trent, but Walker will be starting. But
Unless-
if Walker's injured,
Unless they play the
but if
three.
Walker's injured, then it's James.
Unless they play the three.
I don't
at
know
the
why
back.
Southgate doesn't like
No,
Trent.
but he plays the three at the back sometimes. Walker's the right centre back. And yeah.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't like Trent. He was injured by the way.
Right back, yeah.
Trent, that free
Trent.
kick.
You know why he doesn't like him? You know why he doesn't like
the
him?
free kick, right? He just looked. He watched the ball like everybody else in the stadium. He was just watching, thinking, you know for a fact the keeper went, what the f am I gonna do with that? Like he was just so close to the. Remember that goal that Ronaldo scored
Against
at
Portsmouth?
James was in there,
And it went like that.
and it went like that, but it went so close to the post, but into the top corner.
You're not
it was like
saving it.
you're not saving
But
it.
you know what?
You've got to be a ninja.
Can I-
Even then, you've got to run across the crossbar and fucking kick it.
Can I respond to your Trent comment? You know why he doesn't like Trent? Because he can't defend. He can't defend his block. He's one of the worst defenders in the league. Because he never defends. He never defends.
What have you-
He never
don't
defends.
compare it to
He's
Maguire.
always pressing the ball high. He's always, I don't know, just in a race.
You know what?
1-on-1, he gets
Doesn't need
twisted
to defend.
easy.
But that passing just makes it.
No, he's a baller.
You know,
He's-
you know
he's
the way
straight at me.
you know the way he can spread the ball, yeah? It's something that no Man United player can do right now.
No,
first
he's
of all.
one of the best
Second
in
of
the
all,
league.
I don't think any Manchester United fan can ever say that another player can't defend. Because your whole fucking team can't defend, first of all.
The same, alright.
You've got 10 players
I don't want to go into
in front of your goal.
I don't want to go into this.
And they can't defend
I don't want to go into
the
this.
goal. In fact,
but
they can't defend the goal. They're so bad at defending the goal, they think, forget it, guys, don't you try scoring, we'll score
The
for
last
you.
two seasons-
We'll do your job for you. Just give me the ball, my brother.
All right.
Give me the ball.
All right.
I will score
One
for you.
One sec.
Actually, I've got a better shout.
But then Trent,
Antonio.
in a defender.
No.
Can we save it when we
As
talk
a-
about the
as a
striker?
striker.
Oh, better than Antonio for striker.
Yeah,
I was
I'll
thinking
tell
he
you
was
who.
about to put Antonio as right back then.
Where he used to play.
But he used to play a lot, that's why he's bringing him back.
Alright.
Let me tell you who.
Go on. Buy it. What?
Bailly's goal was very good.
Very good. Into the corner as well.
You know what? That was a
defender.
instinct. You know, that's like a striker's instinct finish.
One sec. Do you know the Urban Ballers? Our
Yeah.
tagline is football and banter. This guy's clearly here today for the banter.
He is.
Showing
And he's, you know, he's
every
bringing,
point he's made
listen,
has been absolutely
he's bringing elite banter though, let's be honest.
Elite.
No, you did not expect it to say Bailly though, did you?
I didn't.
You did not expect it to say Bailly, did
It's
you?
just annoying. Frustrating.
That was very good.
Yeah,
that was
frustrating.
He delivered it very well.
Yeah.
He delivered that
Better
very
than
well.
you've ever delivered anything. You must be learning from
Abs is back. I want him in the middle
I
now.
want him here now.
Yeah, I want him here now.
Loose.
No.
He won't do it. He won't do it.
Alright, go back in.
No.
Alright, yo, so let's go now. Centre mid, number 6, easy. Declan Rice, yeah?
Yeah.
Emil Smith-Rowe is going to play in one of the 8 positions
Yeah.
on the right side of him. Who's on the left side of him?
Ben Rahma.
Is it Ben Rahma? Is it Pablo Fornals? Is it Gallagher?
Ben Rahma.
Who else is it on the shortlisted midfielders we've got?
We've got Ben Rahma, Fornell,
Foden. We had
Foden.
Foden's winger.
Gallagher.
Nobody plays in the middle as well
Gallagher.
sometimes. Bernardo.
Bernardo, Gallagher,
No, Zaha's.
wingers.
I want to go Ben Rahma.
Well, Foden would work in that team though, in that position. I like Foden there more than I like him as a winger.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Because he does like that, the
He's got
David Silva
yes,
role.
and he could do that. Foden.
Foden on the right.
Yeah.
On the left of the 3.
Like so, there's Rice.
Rice is a
there's
6,
Emil
a bit
Smith-Rowe.
deeper. Emil Smith-Rowe on the right side as a number 8, a bit more higher.
then Foden.
On the same place on the left,
Foden.
we're picking
We're
Foden.
picking Foden. You're
Really?
right. Yeah, you're right.
We are?
Yeah, you're
All
right.
right,
In
yeah.
that system, he would kill it.
He'd kill it, yeah.
He'd kill it.
Thank you.
Like
Give it.
in between the channels there, like
Oh,
just in
yeah,
the space,
yeah.
in the pockets there.
We're going
Just
Foden.
a turn pass around the. Yo, listen. he would
This
kill
is
it there.
if England played like that.
If they played him there,
If Pep was managing England, that would be the
forget about
team.
it. Forget about
That would be the team.
That would be the
What
team.
makes him out then? If we did not get him.
Not this
Mason-
week is not. It's not even had a
Mason-
good week.
I don't think. Have we ever had Mason Mount in the team of the week? I don't think.
Oh, when he scored a hat trick, he wasn't in the team.
That's why. That's a big deal.
But should I tell you why? Because he did it against Norwich. They're relegated. They're dead. I felt so sorry for Norwich.
Let's move.
Why would you want to score a hat trick against them?
We've decided.
Everybody else feels sorry for me. They only score 1 or 2. Like, don't kill them. Like, they're already depressed. We don't want to have to send them to therapy sessions during the week because we've just scored a hat trick. But Mount, that's why you got to. That's why I don't like Chelsea because they're heartless
And they're Chelsea.
They're ruthless. They are.
Wingers Harvey, Rafinha, Trossard, Zaha.
On the right, Rafinha gets it.
On the right, because he's the only right
It's
winger.
only the right one we got.
No, let's give the selection to our special guest this week. We've got Rafinha, Zaha, Trossard, and Harvey Barnes for wingers. We've already got a number 9, Antonio's box. So who are you choosing out of those 4 as your wingers? Based on this week's performance, you have to also base it.
I didn't watch games, so I can't big it with Rafinha, but Zaha, 100%.
Zaha's the 100%. So that's left wing
Left
box.
wing.
So it's Trossard, Harvey Barnes, or Rafinha.
I'm gonna go. Look,
You don't want to give it to him.
No. But I'm gonna give it him because Harvey's just come back from injury and he's done it 1 week.
Yeah.
Right? Now this goes back to my statement that I said about Mount. Do it week in, week out. Don't just score a worldie once and then go non-existent for 6 months.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Rafinha's been scoring next level goals, and I thought about this yesterday actually after our conversation. I was saying Harvey. But actually, I thought, you know what? You're right. It is Rafinha because he is at the moment carrying them to go. He's dragging them to do something to make something happen.
He's the guy you look to.
He's giving that sauce.
Yeah.
And he's doing it week in, week out.
So we're giving it
Because
Rafinha.
last week we spoke about Rafinha being a killer.
Yeah.
He's been a killer again this week. He's got to be in the
What
team.
a team.
He's got to be in the team.
Again, this team.
Imagine them. They'd win the Champions League.
This team.
With Moyes, they'd win the Champions
Moyes.
League.
Look, yo.
This team would win the Champions League with Moyes.
But no, yo. He found that funny. I didn't find that funny. He wasn't that funny.
When he was at
Why
Man
did you
U,
repeat that
he couldn't win
2 times?
anything. Because I'm surprised myself with that joke. Like, yes, he could. He genuinely
You
could.
know, how many times I get him?
Once every 3 weeks. He
Once,
gets
I
it.
literally never get
Once
him.
every
I've got
3
him that
weeks.
time. Alhamdulillah. Moose,
Yes, my guy.
thanks for being here, man.
Aye, thanks
Team
for
of the
inviting
week's up on the screen there.
Come back next
Fantastic
week.
team of the week.
Eventually we'll get rid of him.
Yeah.
I know he's a big lad in that,
Yeah.
but we can get him out.
And we've got the chair. Everyone at home, TikToks are banging right now. If you're watching this far, we appreciate obviously your viewership. You yourself are an urban baller, and your opinion on the game does matter.
Shut up.
But
Then
that line, however, yo,
Such a dead line. You yourself are an urban baller. Get out, man. It's a wrap. We'll see you next week.
yo, TikTok, get on the TikTok, comment, obviously invite your friends to this.